Welcome to aichemisphere. I'm your host, Valentine Luhunzu. Before we delve into today's episode, let's begin with some chemistry jokes you haven't heard of. So, why do chemists love telling jokes? Because all their reactions are explosive. Why did that chemist go to jail? Because he couldn't control his reaction. Yeah, so today we are talking about chemistry. What is chemistry and careers in chemistry? So I'll start by saying chemistry is a central career in the science field. I'll start by talking about me with chemistry. So with chemistry, I think we were kind of close in high school, but as I was joining my graduate, we became very, very, very close. And now I relate to chemistry as a career. You know, when I have to select between being a doctor and being a chemist, I think I have more chemistry than they do. So, what is chemistry then? Chemistry is the study of matter or substances and the different forms of change they undergo. That includes how you breathe. You breathe in oxygen, for instance. You breathe out carbon dioxide. Is that a change? Some will say a biological one. Some will say spiritual one. God created it. But for chemists, we'll say there is a form of change that occurred. So as a student in high school and you want to venture yourself into chemistry as your career path, there are different paths you can take. You can decide to become a teacher and do some titrations. Yeah. What other reactions can you remember from your high school? I think there are many. Just list them on the comment section. But you can decide to get into chemistry as now a major. You get to do pure chemistry, you get to do applied chemistry, you get into research institutes. It opens a wider range of doors, and today we are mentioning them bit by bit. I'm sure you're excited to know what they are. Chemistry goes beyond conducting experiments in the lab or just a subject in your high school. You can delve into chemistry as a career in various sectors, as I will mention below. I'll begin with pharmaceutical science or pharmaceutical chemistry. When you delve into pharmaceutical chemistry, you venture into a career that you work on improving medicines and manufacturing processes for medicine. You ensure that the medicines that are produced are of quality before getting to the consumer. Secondly, you can delve into industrial chemistry. It's kind of similar to pharmaceutical chemist, but when you delve into industrial chemist, you have a wide range of selection to do. You are not limited to pharmaceutical, but you can join in and do paint. I've been in paint industry for the last 2 years, and paint is quite growing and quite needed as we continue with construction and building. So you can venture into paint industry, or you can get yourself into food industry. You can get yourself into let's say beverages. You can get yourself into cosmetics if you then love or passionate about cosmetics. You can also get yourself into agriculture and produce fertilizer and produce other things like plastics. Yeah, when you get into now the industrial part of chemistry, you can choose to be an academic research. Yeah, in what level you are, you can do articles, you can do research, you can help your community in different steps, in different ways to come up with solutions that are innovative and that are very realistic. So you can decide to get into academic research improve lifestyle, impact your community in the small bits you'll do as a scientific researcher. You can get into forensic science. During my undergraduate, I did my internship with a forensic lab in Nairobi. The experience was quite intriguing because I had to learn about, now we have drugs, we have the criminology sector, we have drugs, we have the parental test, that is DNA. If you're fascinated with doing anything in forensic science, you can get into chemistry and still delve into forensic science. Then you'll ask me, do I need some skills? Do I need some education, very unique education? I'll say you just come the way you are, but in your high school, I will advise someone to venture into mathematics and sciences like physics, sciences like chemistry and biology. When you get to do your undergraduate in chemistry, you'll have a lot of mathematical problems to solve as a person, and also if you have background in science, it will resonate to different aspects of chemistry. Like in your undergraduate, you'll have to do courses like bioanalytical. Bioanalytical is a course that relates the biological sector or the biological field to the science field. You'll get to do courses like mechanics. Mechanics is how now you relate as a chemist, you relate to the engineering sector. And then you come to now skills. To get skills you need as a person. One, you need to be a good communicator. Communication is something you can learn. I don't think everyone or someone or anybody or everyone is born a good narrator, but it's a skill you build when you put yourself out to these opportunities. So why do you need to be a good communicator? Being a good communicator is what I mean in chemistry, is transferring the knowledge you have as a science personnel, now your community, the illiterate. I will not call them the illiterate, but I'll call them people who do not understand the scientific binaries. So you'll have a point to communicate your results or your findings to now your society. You're doing that research, then your findings has to be delivered in a way that everyone understands it. Skills like being very analytical and being a problem solver. That is a skill you cannot learn when you get to now chemistry. But if you don't have them, don't worry. While you're doing your undergraduate, you'll get to improve those skills. You'll get to grow those skills through the laboratory tests you'll be doing, through the coursework you'll be doing, through the attachment and internships you'll be doing, and you'll get to develop them day by day. We're not born perfect, but we nurture ourselves to be perfect. And finally, if you're out there outside classroom, you don't need that master's to be an analytical chemist or to be an industrial chemist or a pharmaceutical chemist. There's something called apprenticeship, and it's something you can learn. You can get yourself into opportunities that allow you to learn chemistry, that allow you to better your knowledge with chemistry. You can decide to take your high school break, your summer break, and get into a manufacturing company you're interested in. Let's say a pharmaceutical company. Let's say you're interested in a pharmaceutical company. You get yourself into a pharmaceutical company, then learn, get yourself to learn all those drugs and heal them, you heal others through your career and passion. So as chemistry evolves, I look at a future where we impact our community in a bigger way, and then I ask myself, what is my impact? And then you also ask yourself, what is your impact? Chemistry is kinda in the middle of biology and physics and now engineering. It's like a merger of these two. And now that we have artificial intelligence in place, Then we can simulate this data to like solve problems we are encountering as now human beings. Currently, we have issues of global warming, we have issues of climate change as a globe. You can get into environmental chemistry and learn about environmental chemistry and learn about how to combat pollution, how to work around greenhouse effect, how to work around now the climate change, and how to produce eco-friendly products while you are a manufacturer, because you'll be implementing and optimizing these processes as you're in the field. And now if you're in high school and this September you consider, I'm shooting this video in August 2024, so if you're considering getting yourself into a chemistry career, then look out for opportunities, look out for the universities you want to study chemistry, and get yourself a mentor. Yeah, get yourself a mentor to mentor you throughout your journey now in the chemistry field. It is fun, it is exciting, and it is a dynamic and rewarding career. So today I will end there, and will welcome any suggestion, any comment. And a task I want everyone to try and do is to tell their story of chemistry. I know we have different stories to tell about chemistry. Just tell it, don't hide it. Tell it on the comment section. And if you watching this video till the end, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and also listen to my podcast at aichemispherebyluhunzu. You can also read this article on LinkedIn at Luhunzu I Valentine. That is a newsletter I do weekly. And if you enjoyed the video and you want to learn more about science, stay tuned till next time. Thank you.